Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy.
It
COVID
is.
was such a crazy. Well, we were gonna look back on that time in our lives and be like, "Yo, that was one of the most insane things." Just from like the policies, all of the mask mandates, and
Yeah.
the 6 feet apart, and
The stickers, you got to go
yeah,
this way in the aisles of the grocery store.
yeah.
It's
It had to be like a psychological test to see, like, all right, how much can we herd people into doing
yeah.
the most robotic behaviors
Yeah.
ever? Like
Yep.
people wearing double masks and the kids going to school with sheets in between, like
The bubble.
the bubble.
Let's go see grandma,
Yeah,
but she's in the bubble.
yeah.
We never did that. We all just was
We didn't
visiting
follow
each
none
other.
of
We ain't
that.
We
found
didn't follow
nothing.
nothing.
No, because it felt too ridiculous to me. Like none of it made sense.
Yeah.
Even when I remember, like everyone was so afraid at first, and it was like, oh, don't leave the house. Don't get caught on the street. You're gonna, they're gonna pull you over. They're gonna fine everybody $1,000. It was
Oh
like
my
they're not
goodness.
gonna do that. And then they felt like everybody was gonna die. Like
Oh
Yep.
gosh.
it
It's,
was
you pump that fear. You know, how can we control them?
yeah.
It was. You're probably right. It was an experiment to see, how
How
we
far
could.
can we push this? And the vaccine was like the ultimate compliance test, where it was
Yes.
like, all right, everybody's got to get this vaccine.
Yeah.
And now we're finding out slowly the slow
Oh
drip
my
of like
gosh.
how much of all of that was just nonsense, how
Yep.
much of it was fake science, how much of it was lies. Like Fauci and two other guys colluded to come up with the, all of these fake scenarios. Like, he found out that the 6 feet apart thing came from nothing.
Yeah.
Like they just made that up.
You
There's
made
no
that up,
science
bro.
behind it, which always made no sense to me. It's like, and then we were flying during the pandemic,
Yeah,
so it's
yep.
like you go on a plane, you have to wear the mask, but you can take the mask off when you're eating or drinking, but you have to put it back on. You go to restaurants.
Did we do the Key Sweat? We went to his house to do like a
We did
live
it,
stream
yes,
thing.
the Sweat Hotel or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, we went to his house.
Yeah, it made no sense, dude. Because I watch MythBusters.
Yeah,
When people sneeze, it
Yeah.
travels. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Far as heck.
Right, and those masks don't stop that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
sad thing is, all those young people dying.
I know. I
That's
mean,
so crazy.
I just saw a report talking about myocarditis in children and how it's like 100% vaccinations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sad, dude.
Yeah, like, and it's like something that's never really happened before, but now it's shot through the roof.
Before the COVID-19 vaccines, there were 4 cases for myocarditis per million. It can happen with a parvovirus or another virus, 4 per million. The current estimates are now from a prospective cohort study from Bangkok, Thailand, 25,000 cases per million. 25,000 cases per million, yes.
And you know where that's come. You know why, but they can't get sued because of the way the pharmaceutical industry is set up. So they don't care. They were pushing that on everybody. It's crazy.
Yeah.
As they were moving her up to the ICU, one of her friends said to us, I think I need to tell you guys this. She got the COVID vaccine, and she asked us not to tell you.
So now we have children taking the COVID-19 vaccine. Some of them are developing a scar. In the Jenna Shower paper, some of the scars in children are substantial, and they don't always feel it. They don't feel the symptoms when they take the vaccine. They're suffering heart damage. They develop a myocardial scar.
At the time, nothing really registered. Like it was just, well,
Yeah, it was like, well, that's unfortunate.
that's awful. Like
But really,
if
what's
she
the
hadn't done
chances that this is what
Yeah,
caused that? That's kind of how we felt at first.
we didn't really put it together until a couple of weeks of research.
Her toxicology came back clean. She tested negative for COVID. They had no idea what was going on. They said her heart was swollen, her organs were shutting down. I don't believe that she was there anymore at that point. I believe she passed at the apartment.
They were keeping her alive then with machines and
It didn't look like her stuff. There was none of that bright.
the light was gone.
She was gray. I had a checklist that I thought about in my head because I knew that it was over. And I remembered I wanted to hold her hand. I wanted to give her a hug. I wanted to kiss her on the forehead. And I wanted to smell the top of her head because every time I kissed her, that's how I did it. And I wanted to do those things because I knew I'd never be able to again. Sorry. They called her official time of death at 5:05 that day.
An unlucky child will lose their life months after taking the vaccine due to a cardiac arrest, and the underlying pathology is vaccine-induced myocarditis and myocardial scar.